is the problem.
He is the problem.
The judges who are going to rule that President Musharraf's election last month was illegal are now being held. The political opposition is favoring. Only the legal establishment is a real challenge to the president. The defiant Treasury, the defiant Chief Justice, along with hundreds of other political opposition leaders, lawyers, and members of the media are since being arrested, including prominent members like Eknath Esri, the President of Pakistan's Supreme Court Bar Association. The situation is quite different. The detention centers of Pakistan are filling up with unusual suspects. Prisoners, scores of lawyers arrested, joining among many human rights containers, some of them elderly. The sheriff struck out as political enemies in Islamabad and the state institutions that have sought to undermine his political power. The sheriff's political enemies have already spoken out. It is not an emergency. It is martial law.
Martial law.
One man has put the country at stake to save his brood. General Musharraf said that general elections may be held on January 9, 2008. But he has not suggested when he might restore the Constitution and withdraw the draconian provisions of the grant emergency, including bans on private television news channels and on political gatherings. This has raised a fear, which is prevalent everywhere, that the election campaign or the vote itself might be held under these conditions. Such an election would be a farce, as to the very vigorous of the 4 previous ones held under General Musharraf. I would end with this quote by Rome Chomsky. In this possibly terminal phase of human existence, democracy and freedom are more than just ideals to be valued. They may be essential to survival. I hope you will all join us in our struggle for freedom of speech and democracy. Thank you.
All over the port then.
No to dictator. I'm passing the mic to you.
No.
Professor Emeritus here, but I'm representing a group called Socialist Forum, which is a democratic socialist organization which takes the word democracy very seriously. I regret very much that the United States government has supported General Musharraf to the extent that it has, and as long as it has. It seems to me that this move against the judiciary, against the press, against civil society in general, is really the death knell for democracy in Pakistan, unless we stand up against it, unless the rest of the countries of the world stand up against it and make it back down. What we hope is that there will be free and fair elections, the restoration of the rule of law, and that the United States will learn one more time that supporting democracy, supporting dictatorship does not further the cause of democracy. We engage in so many hypocritical support of dictatorial government, and this is one more. It's difficult to see, at least from here, who Pakistan supports General Musharraf except the military. He's alienated the whole civil society, and we have to speak out against it. Thank you.
Along with some of the very kind American Yeah. Why you recognize her with her voice? Huh? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Alright. Thanks a lot. Take care.
We want you guys, basically anyone who is willing to take a call and to have some, patience for us, to listen to us and to listen to us. Why are we all here?
ये मज़ेदार काम है खड़े हो ना सेट है
Happy at the way at the way situation is in Pakistan. What's happening in Pakistan? In case you're not familiar with it, what has happened is something unprecedented.
वो मेरी इससे क्लियर हो गया था पाकिस्तान में क्या हुआ अगर किसी ने सुनी होगी
and I'm sure he has joined the modern legend by being one man bringing the military to toppling the government for the second time. He has done it second time in 8 years. He refuses to use the word martial law, but this is the classic martial law. Pick up a vocab, any kind of dictionary, encyclopedia, or political science, and look up the word martial law. What does it signify? Whatever all the oppression, all of the suspension of fundamental rights, anything that you would find in that dictionary or encyclopedia, that is what is happening on ground in Pakistan. Why did he do it? Because he had become so unpopular, he tried to get himself elected to a list. He used an electoral college which lost its legitimacy, and what happened in Pakistan was the fact that the freedom of the state, which is judiciary, for the first time in Pakistan history, actually tried to become independent, tried to keep a parliament, tried to maintain or establish a system of checks and balances on the executive authority, tried to actually achieve rule of law in Pakistan. So the judiciary is actually about to pass a verdict against Pervez Musharraf because there is absolutely no reason for Pervez Musharraf to continue as the president of Pakistan. Only when the judiciary tried to dismiss and topple and remove the head of the independent judiciary, Mr. Khan Chaudhary, and allow me to say this, that we are so proud, a bunch of Pakistanis so proud that even the Harvard Law School has announced the decision to endow this Medal of Freedom with one Mr. Khan Muhammad Chaudhary, and just a simple, brave, courageous Pakistani citizen who tried to establish the writ of law in Pakistan.
Free Justice Iftikhar!
Free Justice Iftikhar and his friends, that is one of the slogans. But in addition to that, what you see in Pakistan is that all independent media has mostly been shut down. Who is able to access this independent media, this alternative, authentic source of information? People like us who are not even there on the ground. So, a basic freedom of expression, which is a fundamental human right, is being denied to the people of Pakistan. And secondly, why are we here? Because what is so sad is that this is not happening in the beginning of the 20th century. This is 21st century. This is the time where it literally takes few seconds to get the message across from one part of the globe to the other. You have the international media there, you have the internet there, you have the blogs reporting on it. Everybody is able to see what's happening on ground. But what is happening? This man actually deserves a treatment similar to the one which has been meted out to Robert Mugabe of Zimbabwe. He deserves to be qualified and alienated because what he is doing is simply unacceptable by any kind of semblance of humanity, morality. And yet, we do not see a single meeting, engagement, dialogue being cancelled by Pervez Musharraf. There are some very sweet-sounding kind of statements which are being made by organizations, by some of the governments. What are they doing? Are they copying the flow of aid to this man? No. Are they trying to quarantine him and say, we do not deal with you